All right, here we go. GBP USD. I really like this play. I think we're gonna have another play soon here to bounce off of this trend line. Anyways, we got out on this one at 1%. Why does this look like that? I got out at 1% on this one. Risky as hell because we're coming up against that trend line, but I was very defined on where my profit target should have been. If I was really on my shit, I would have actually gotten all the way down to the trend line itself, so 1.45. I kind of, even though I made money, it's still not the best trade I could have took on this one, could have taken on that one, but I'll take it, 1%. I'm going to look for rejection here to take this higher. Obviously, the deeper in we go, the better our risk reward, and our stop placement, and all that good stuff is going to be. So I'll be on the lookout for that. But 1% on USD, GBP USD. This NZD play, we made. Was this the 31st? Actually. Yeah, okay. So this is still ongoing. This play is active. So I've got 2 plays that are active, and they haven't closed yet. So we're just rolling these, which I'm fine with. Just got to watch it. But both of these I entered on key level. So probably, word to the wise, you might want to actually have bulletproof both of these at this point, because it's been so sideways and you just don't know. The only reason to hold on to this is if you have the margin to do so, and you also are bulletproofed on both plays. So what that means is you move your stop loss down to break even, you move your stop loss down to the actual entry point. So that's break even. All right, GBP JPY. I closed this out earlier this morning, 236. Very solid play. Another situation where I picked a pivot, and the pivot was higher than I expected. It was actually on the actual key level. So then I placed the limit over there. Got triggered, bled initially quite a bit, and then it dropped in. So this is a quick little play to get in and out of. I got in on this obviously Friday, and got triggered out of it on Friday technically, but I usually don't use limit orders. I just have like a alert set. Anyways, got up and noticed this and took it. So we're out of that one. GBP, JPY, and then 1.3 on CHF. Look how big of a move this had to be in order to make this happen. Not an ideal situation, but something to note. I had to do all that movement just to make a 1.3 on this one. The previous one we made a 236, pretty much the same size of the move. If you want to be technical there. Anyways, GBP AUD, closed this one out for 0.92. Just got out. It didn't really do what I wanted it to. We barely got in on this and barely got out for a profit. 0.92, almost 1%. That's fine. I'll take it. Sometimes it doesn't do exactly what you want it to. This one's really winning. I'm thinking about actually shutting this down. 1.46 on the first trade, and then we'd be at 1.1 for the second. So yeah, healthy little profit. Don't know how I feel about it yet. We got a little bit of MACD divergence, if you notice, on the 1 hour chart. And it looks like we are going to be battling today, actually, to see if we're actually going to break this level, the 50 EMA. Sorry, sometimes I'm looking at the chart and I can't speak. I'm sorry about that. But yeah, that's kind of what it looks like, man. The high side of this, of risking it and just holding it and trying to see, is I could get down to this yellow level. That's 0.27, I think. I don't know why I always get that wrong. I should know by now. No, it's a 382. It's a higher up on the fib scale. Yeah. So for some reason, let's back out. I like to look at the fibs on the daily chart so I can really understand what the hell is going on here. Yeah, I drew a fib way down here. We're way up here now. So we're coming down into a level. Probably need a second fib for this big ass move right here. I don't know why it's all scrunched up like that. Anyways, probably need a second fib for this big ass move right here. To be honest, I'll play with that later on today. But yeah, back to this. You guys kind of see what we have on the table, what we're risking. 245, 243. Quite a bit more meat on the bone here. But it's not necessarily always about getting every last drop. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes it's more simple than that. You just want to get your wins and keep moving. This MACD, this is the divergence I was talking about. Let me show you that real quick, and then we're done. Looks something like that. Higher, and here it's going lower. So, yeah, it's kind of what we're coming up against right now. I don't know. I think I'm gonna hold this so that I can just kind of watch it. I'll just monitor it for the rest of the day, and try to see if there's a good entry or a good exit. All right. Next video for the Euro pairs. Peace.